While soap couples may be together on and off for decades, marriages don't last long on daytime television. When it comes to The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan takes the crown for the most walks down the aisle, but there are plenty of other characters who have been in shockingly short marriages on the show. Today we're taking a look at the 12 of the shortest marriages on The Bold and the Beautiful.
Hey everyone, welcome to Trend Street.
You'll remember that in the late 90s, Brooke had an affair with her daughter Bridget's husband, Deacon Sharp. Now we don't know how the storyline got the green light at the writer's room, but Bridget was as disgusted as the audience when she found out. However, Brooke did try to cover up her affair by marrying a Forrester co-worker, Whip Jones. The marriage of course didn't last long, as Brooke gave birth to Hope and she found her way back to Ridge. Another one of Brooke's shortest marriages was with Grant Chambers in 1997. Well, she didn't actually want to marry the man and wanted Ridge to stop her from going through with the wedding. But Ridge didn't make it in time and Brooke had to marry Grant. However, their marriage was never legal. Brooke was also married for a short 4 months to Bill Spencer. The duo tied the knot in May 2017, but when Brooke found out that Bill had blown up the Spectra Fashions building with Sally and Liam inside, she broke it off. In 2007, Taylor was married for just under a year to Nick Marone. They fell in love after Nick began seeing Taylor professionally. They wanted to have a kid, but Taylor found out that she couldn't have her own children. In a classic mix-up, Taylor ended up being implanted with Brooke's eggs and gave birth to Jack. When the truth came out, the marriage was over. Steffy and Liam had an impromptu wedding on a hill in Aspen in October 2011, but the serial waffler decided that he wanted to be with Hope and filed for divorce. This was their first wedding and it did not even last a year. Ivy and Liam were in love, but it was a marriage of convenience when they wed in 2015. Ivy's immigration status had expired and fearing that she might lose her life in the US, she asked Liam to marry her. Just days later, Ivy found out that she wasn't getting deported, but Quinn convinced her to keep up the ruse. Eventually, in a few weeks, she told Liam and the marriage was annulled. Less than a year after the wedding, Rick found out that Caroline had kissed Ridge, so he began an affair with his ex-girlfriend Maya. Caroline fought for their relationship, but they divorced in 2015 after she found her husband in bed with Maya. Caroline ended up falling in love with Ridge, but their relationship was doomed because she was pregnant with his son Thomas's baby. They tied the knot in September 2015, but after she gave birth to Douglas, Ridge broke up with her and their marriage was over. Katie and Thorne were married for less than 6 months. They tied the knot in the Forrester living room in the fall of 2018, but Thorne walked out of their marriage on Valentine's Day 2019. Hope married Liam's brother Wyatt in Monte Carlo in August 2014. But she had only tied the knot because she thought Liam had abandoned her when in reality he was saving Ivy from drowning. She eventually became pregnant but lost the baby and they called it quits in October 2015. During the baby Beth drama, Hope believed that she had lost her daughter in childbirth. She wanted Liam to have a happy life with Steffy and Kelly, so she annulled their marriage only a few months after getting married in September 2018. After divorcing Liam, Hope went on to marry Thomas, who knew that her daughter was alive and was keeping that information from her. Hope and Thomas's 2019 marriage has to be one of the shortest marriages in history of the show, as they only spent a day or two as husband and wife.
Thank you for checking this video out. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for new videos every day. Turn that bell notification on if you want to hear from us, and comment down below if you've subscribed, and we'll make sure to reply and thank as many of you as we possibly can.